I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will review concepts of inverse function. Given the graph of f of x, so this is the graph of f of x. Why is f of x one-to-one function? That is the first question. Part B is, what is the domain and range of f inverse? What is the value of f inverse 2? You need to answer these questions. You can pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now the question is, why is f of x one-to-one function? Now, a function is one which passes vertical line test, correct? But how about one-to-one function? One-to-one function passes horizontal line test also, right? So we can write that this is one-to-one function since it passes horizontal line test. That is to say that if I draw a horizontal line, it intersects the function only at one point, right? So inverse of this function will also be a function, right? And that also ensures that inverse will also be a function. Okay, so that is important to understand. Inverse will be function if we have one-to-one function, correct? If we do not have one-to-one function, in that case, that function's inverse will not be a function, like a parabola, right? So if you have a parabola, horizontal line will cut it at two places, and therefore the inverse will not be a function. Okay. Now part B is, what is the domain and range of f inverse x? Now, inverse you get by flipping x and y. So, the domain of fx becomes range of fx, right? So, what we will do here is, first we will write down domain and range of the function itself. So, let us say, what is the domain of function? Let's say, what is the domain of function? Let's consider the function first, right? Domain here is from -4 to 3, right? So this x value is 3. So the domain is including -4 and it is up to 3. That's the domain of the function, and the range of this function y is from -2 to 4, right? -2 to 4, both included. That's the range. But when you talk about inverse, this flips. So here the domain of inverse, let me write here, inverse x will be the range of the function. So domain is going to be from -2 to 4, right? And the range of this function, let me write f inverse x, will be the domain of the function, which is from 4 to 3, right? So -4 to 3. So they interchange, correct? Now, second question is, third part is, what is the value of f inverse 2? F inverse 2 really means that when the value of inverse x is 2, what is the value of its inverse? That is what we need to find, right? So that will be, for the function, what is the value of x for 2 as the y value? Do you see that? So if 2 comes here for the function, right? So we could go the reverse way. If the function has y value of 2, what is the x value? It is 1. So that is the answer, right? So what is the value of f inverse 2? It is equal to 1. Do you get it? So that is how you should be answering this question. Remember, inverse of a function is a reflection of this function on y equals to x, right? So if I reflect this line on y equals to x, let us say I draw a line here. I'm just extending this now. In that case, once you draw that, this point will be reflected to this place. So this is on inverse function, correct? So at 2, you can see the value is 1. This is another way of looking at it. The other way is just swap x and y values, right? So this is easier. I hope that makes sense. Thank you and all the best.